answer that.
Look, the fact is, here's the deal. I'm not out of time. You spoke over time, and I'm going to talk. Here's the deal.
Yeah, chaos there. The Democratic debate last night turning into an all-out slugfest. But did the antics help or hurt the candidates on stage?
What's the joke? I went to a fight and a Democratic debate broke out. Let's bring in CBS reporter Carolyn Ryan and political analyst Dr. Rashad Richey. Nice to have you both here.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. And you were watching the debate last night and you were actually interacting with our audience in real time, answering questions and comments. Let me start with you, Rashad. What did you make of it?
First round out of control. The moderators lost control during their first round. I think they kind of did it intentionally because it allowed for a lot of passion and a lot of aggression to happen. And then that second round, they really brought it back under control and started asking questions more so about policy. CBS News actually did an instant poll only based on people who actually watched the debate. So this is not a very scientific poll, but based on those who watched it. They got Bernie Sanders at number 1. A close second was Joe Biden. Number 3 was Senator Elizabeth Warren. Now, yesterday I said that South Carolina Congressman Clyburn would endorse Biden. That actually came true today. That may be a game changer for Biden in South Carolina. And I was able to get an exclusive comment from Congressman Hank Johnson out of Georgia. And he said, and I quote, "The vetting process is ugly at times, but necessary. This process sharpens the candidates." And he went on to tell me that this may be headed to a contested Democratic convention.
Yeah, and I think, too, the takeaway for a lot of folks as they were watching is that it felt like the rules really weren't being followed. A lot of folks shouting over one another first and foremost, but I think the people who were interrupting were actually ended up rewarded with more time and more speaking time. So it was kind of a cutthroat situation, but there were some lighthearted moments, especially towards the end, when the moderators actually asked all the candidates about the biggest misconception about themselves. Take a listen.
The biggest misconception about me is that somehow I'm defined by business success and money.
The biggest misconception is that I'm boring, because I'm not.
What's the biggest misconception about you, sir?
I have more hair than I think I do.
Misconception.
Yes.
Misconception, and you're hearing it here tonight, is that the ideas I'm talking about are radical. They're not.
Misconception is that I thought I should be president of the United States. No. I got into this because I am a fighter.
I think the biggest misconception is that I'm not passionate.
Misconception that I'm 6 feet tall.
So that was nice to see some lighthearted moments. Bloomberg there especially, I think he never uses humor, so to see him be able to do that, at the end of the day, you have to be able to connect with the voters who are watching at home, and that gave them a little opportunity to do that. Yeah, we're down to the wire though, so they've got to connect.
Nevada this weekend, South Carolina this weekend, and then Super Tuesday, a whole bunch of contests.
Right around the corner.
On Tuesday.
And people may drop out after Super Tuesday.
Yeah, I think we're going to see this race narrow, maybe 3 candidates after we're all done. Rashad, thank you very much. Carolyn, thank you very much.